Okay, hit it.
Good morning, my great American friends and MAGA who have been with me in this very great and powerful Iranian operation from the beginning. Well, to all the panicants, I say, suck it. The Ayatollah is a no more The Iranian navies is under the wavies. Their Air Force, a chair force, literally. And their IRGC is IR no C anymore. The last time I heard from the gay Ayatollah, he left me this message.
Whoops.
As for Tucker the Sucker Carlson, that crazy loser needs to stay at Shady Sands Hookah Spa and Baba Ganoush Emporium for the rest of his life. And to all the losers calling this operation a forever war, looking at you, Joe Kent, you need to join Tucker and start your circle jerk with some goats. Then there are our loser, quote, NATO allies, unquote. We have to get out of that weak alliance. We have more allies in the Middle East. I'm not kidding. Eastern Europe should form their own alliance. They can call it Gato. What a bunch of losers. Anyway, God bless America. Thank you for your attention in this matter.
Woo, Mr. President. Oh, he burned him. He's burning him down. Holy cow. Whoa. Wow, that's I did not put that in there. No. Oh, Cece. I'm so disappointed. I did. Yeah. Well, you sent away for that furry mic cover. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. And it is Iran Victory Day. The president is doing victory laps all around. He's sent out a few tweets. Then there's this. There's this from Fox News this morning. America Reports just a little bit ago. Let's hit it. Why does it always do this? Always.
Hey, Bill, as talks progress, President Trump today tells Axios he expects to reach a deal with Tehran in a day or two, and a senior Iranian official tells Reuters the two sides are getting close. Let's get to our senior foreign affairs correspondent, Greg Palcott. He's live in Tel Aviv for us right now. Hey, Greg.
Hey, Sandra. Yeah, we are following a bunch of developments all across the region, some looking positive. Iran's foreign minister announced and President Trump confirmed that critical Strait of Hormuz, restricted for most shipping by Iran, has now been reopened. The White House.
That is big. Look at what's going on with the stock market. Look at the price. The oil price is down at least 12, 13, 14, 15%. Oil is down 11.9%. At that point, it's gone down further. The straits are open. We didn't put any boots on the ground. There is the peace is holding for right now. They got till next Tuesday. Next Tuesday is the day that we start bombing again. If if all this did transpire, we were giving them till next Tuesday to come to their senses. But let's go to Trump's Truth Social tweet. Hold on. Okay, so Donald Trump tweets this on X. Part of it, and Truth Social, is Iran has just announced that the Strait of Iran is fully open and ready for full passage. Thank you. Now, the foreign minister, who knows who that is at this point, released this through Fox News.
Who seems to be really the guy in charge, or at least publicly, for Iran, just fired this off in a post on X, and I'm going to read it for you now. In line with the ceasefire in Lebanon, the passage for all commercial vessels through Strait of Hormuz is declared completely open for the remaining period of ceasefire on the coordinated route as already announced by Ports and Maritime Organization of the Islamic Republic of Iran. All
right, so he comes off and he says that it's open for the rest of the ceasefire, which is Tuesday, coming up Tuesday. No. Trump is saying it's open for good, and they were going to we're going to be controlling it, which we are. Iran has no navy; it's under the wavies. Iran has no air force; they have a chair force, like the opening says. They have nothing. Let's go to oh, hold on. Let's go to this little tidbit. So after the Strait of Hormuz has been opened, Trump receives that he tweets this out. It says, "Now that the Hormuz Strait situation is over, I received a call from NATO asking if we would need some help. I told them to stay away unless they just want to load up their ships with oil. They were useless when needed and a paper tiger." President GJT. Okay, so that's Trump's tweet on that. This isn't over by a long shot, but it is open, and Iran has nothing. As the president likes to say, they have no cards. I don't like it when he says that, but they have no cards. They don't. The Trump says the U.S. Navy blockade of Iranian ships will continue until the deal with Iran is 100% finalized. The process should go on very quickly, this is Trump, and that most of the points are already negotiated. Otherwise, the Strait of Hormuz is completely open and ready for businesses full passage, but the naval blockade will remain. So that's from Trump. There is no all this other nonsense is just nonsense. Then Iran is saying that we're going to give them $20 billion for the Iranian dust that's left. Trump calls it dust. For the uranium that is left. Let's go to that 1 sec. So this is Trump answering that question about the uranium.
Point over. You said it was over nuclear.
It was over nuclear. Very similar. Yeah, very good. I guess you're listening. It's over the fact that they will never have a nuclear weapon. Iran, you marking it down? Iran will not have a nuclear weapon. And we agreed to a lot of things, but they didn't agree to that. And I think they will agree to it. I'm almost sure of it. In fact, I am sure of it. If they don't agree, there's no deal. There'll never be a deal. Iran will not have a nuclear weapon, and we're going to get the dust back. We'll get it back. Either we'll get it back from them or we'll take it.
Yeah, there is no deal. There's no $20 billion. He's just saying hand over the nuclear fuel. That's it. And I don't think he's going to give them any money. There's another portion of this. You know, they hit him. He gives 4 or 5 press conferences walking out to the beast. It's aggravating. You can't keep up with this guy. Hold on. So as soon as the Iranians say they won't give us the uranium, Trump tweets this: "The USA will get all nuclear dust, quote unquote, created by our great B-2 bombers. No money will exchange hands in any way, shape, or form. This deal is in no way subject to Lebanon either, but the USA will separately work with Lebanon and deal with the Hezbollah situation in an appropriate manner." He spells it Hezbollah. "Israel will not be bombing Lebanon any longer. They are prohibited from doing so by the USA. Enough is enough. Thank you, President DJT." It's pretty clear he's not going to allow them to have nuclear weapons and nuclear capability, nuclear processes, the things that Obama wanted to give them. Obama said, yeah, you can process nuclear fuel. Go ahead. Yeah, we know. Just go ahead and do it. And this is the point, the sticking point. We didn't do all this stuff so they can keep their nuclear fuel. We didn't do all this so they could keep enriching uranium. That's a non-issue. That's a big non-starter right here. It's not going to happen. Peter Doocy was out in front of the White House, and this is what he said. Hold on. Okay, our thing with Peter Doocy is not coming through, so we don't know what's going on. But the scoop, quote unquote, from Axios is that the U.S. considers $20 billion cash for uranium deal with Iran. And again, I read to you right from Donald Trump. He said we'll get all the nuclear dust and no money will exchange hands. None. So they had we had Peter Ducey on there explaining it, but it's just not coming through, so I'm not going to worry about that. Okay. All right, I see it. No, that's not it. But we are still at the military is still upholding the naval blockade. That's one story. And let's check in with the stock market. The stock market is booming. The oil is falling. Things are going into place, and it's just the only thing we have this is oops, hold on. Oops. Okay, the only thing we have on this, let me get it up. Hold on. Okay, I brought up our stock tickers. The S&P is up 81. That is to 7,122. That is a record. Dow up 49, up 877. It's at 49,456. The Nasdaq's up 351. 351. That's in a record range. The Russell is up 55. The Russell 2000 is small stocks, and the VIX is down, so that's good. The VIX is it's the nervousness. That's what it is. The variance. It's how nervous the stock market is. So that's down. Gold is up 71. I can't believe it's still going up. And crude oil down 8%. 8% now. It was down 12% a little bit ago. It's going to go down more. They're trying to keep this up. People are going to lose a lot of money. They're trying to keep oil up, but oil's going to go down. I'm predicting it's going to go down to 70 by next Monday. Remember, oil trades 24/7, so it's going to be trading in Europe soon, in Japan and Asia. So with the Strait open, like Trump said, everything's turning up really nice. So we are happy about this. It's a good day. We know who wants war, but we cannot have them having nuclear weapons. These people are nuts. They are crazy. And this is the only president, again, Reagan, well, they didn't have nuclear stuff back then, but Reagan didn't really go after these people. I mean, he couldn't. There was a lot of other things going on. They weren't a threat back then as they are now. But all the other, Bush 1, Clinton, Bush 2, Obama gave him billions of dollars. Obama's way to deal with this, go ahead and enrich uranium. We'll give you billions of dollars. Just don't make it into a nuclear weapon. That's what they said. And we know that they were. And then Trump comes along, and then Biden. Trump comes along, and they started, they started all the lawfare against Trump in the his first what would you call that? Yeah, his first administration, but all right, his first administration, the second half of his first administration, they started impeaching him and all the other crap. Yeah, all the fake crap. So that was what? Yeah, I know. Well, I don't. It's been a long time since we've had a president, and then he gets kicked out, and then he wins again. Look that up. That's hundreds of years. So his second administration, this administration, he started this early, so good. And all the Democrats are all whining like little bitches today. So what? They are, dear. I'm sorry. Bitches are dogs. It's not a swear word. Not the way I'm using it. I'm telling you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is good. Good news for once. Now we can get on to other things. I'm not going to do the Pope anymore. That's ridiculous. I'll see you later. We will be back. No. Well, there's no more war. The Pope should be happy, right? All right. He was wrong. The Pope was wrong. He can be wrong, No. I'm not going to go there anymore. All right, we'll be back. See you later.